back to back to back uploads. I want to thank each and every one of y'all that have viewed, liked, commented, and most importantly, subscribed to the channel. If you have any critiques, any recommendations, or videos you want me to react to, please put them down in the comments and hit the notification bell so that way you know every time I'm dropping a video, so that way you're on top of it the same way that I am. Today, back again with another video for GQ. I'm doing a video on the Kid Laroi. 10 things the Kid Laroi can't live without. Kid Laroi, if you're not familiar, signed to the same production company or label that Juice WRLD was, which is Grade A, which is owned by Lil Bibby, rapper from Chicago, one of my favorites. Classic song, Water. Check it out if you haven't. Used to be a rapper. I mean, I guess he still is a rapper, but he was dealing with some label issues. Eventually started this production company, signed Juice WRLD. And Juice WRLD was, rest in peace, was is still one of the biggest artists. I would say him and X are up there for our generation. And then the Kid Laroi was around, I want to say a couple years ago, at least when he was 14. I think he has a project called 14 with a Dream. They were early on Kid Laroi. He's only 17 years old right now. He had a song called, I think it's called Without You. I'm not a big Kid Laroi listener. Heard a couple songs, but yeah, Without You. He recently put a remix out with Miley Cyrus. F Love, his project, went platinum, so he's doing pretty good. He just signed to Scooter Braun too. There was a whole thing about people saying that he left Bibby to go to Scooter Braun, but I believe he just wants to Scooter Braun for management, but he's still signed on a production deal for Bibby and them. So overall, he's winning as long as he keeps him in the equation. I feel like for the most part, Bibby and them did all the groundwork. They helped Juice get where he is. They helped Kid Laroi get where he is, so they deserve everything they're getting. Kid Laroi, man, for the most part, he seems like a genuine dude from what you see. His music is a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes that a lot of fans don't like, but they feel like they leverage Juice WRLD to kind of, get him popping the way he is. But obviously, he has an audience. Spotify listeners are going crazy. Monthly songs are going crazy. Signed to Scooter Braun, so he might be the new rapper Biebs. I feel like they're going to put him on a Bieber level, but we'll see how it goes. But let's get into the video. Last GQ video I did was the A$AP Rocky one. Y'all did like that one. Y'all got me some views on that one. I appreciate the love on that. So let's get some love on this one to see what it is. Oh, the other one I did too was Lil Yachty. So that one was good too.
It's always nice to have a little shine, just not enough for people to be like, oh, well, this guy's an obnoxious dickhead. But it's also enough for people to be like, oh, he's got some shit. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's the Kid Laroi, and these are my essentials.
Dude, I feel like usually Australian people have accents. I don't really see Iggy having that accent, and I don't really hear one
First
of them.
essential is actually these sunglasses right here. These are Louis Vuitton shades. I got these out here in LA. It's hard for me to find like sunnies that like fit my face really nice. So these are like my favorite right now. They're kind of like my basic like everyday type of joints. Shades are essential for me. They make me feel a little more, they make me feel comfortable. And especially when I go into like places with a lot of people, I tend to like start like freaking out a little. So yeah, the shades definitely boost my confidence a little, and yeah, I love them.
Do y'all hear an accent? I don't really hear one. It sounds like
This
American.
is definitely an essential for me. I have a lot of shades. I don't wear a lot of different shades, but I definitely have a lot of them at home in my closet, like over 20 pairs of shades. But I mainly stick to the Louis and the Celines, to be honest. But these, I think right now are my favorite because they fit my face really good. So the next essential is this little guy right here. Let me take it off. This right here is a chain. It's like a little baguette chain thingamajig that I got just this trip when I was in New York for SNL, actually. I always wanted one of these chains. I never had enough.
He did SNL? Yo, Bibby and them be working. Oh, he probably did it with Miley.
Money to comfortably
Yeah,
get one.
because I think Miley did it with Elon Musk. So yeah.
I hit up Elliot. loved for the longest time. I just love the style, and I like how it's like not too out there, because I'm not like a super out there type of guy. I do like a little ice here and there, so this is like perfect for me. It suits me, and it doesn't look like I'm doing too much or do something else. So yeah, this is definitely an essential for me. I wear this like I've worn this every day, I think, since I come back from New York.
Subtle,
so, yeah,
but hard.
essential. All right, so next up, I have this. It's a Chanel 2005 vintage sports bag designed by Karl Lagerfeld, who is one of my favorite designers. Rest in peace. He was incredible. I'm very like I wouldn't like to say cheap, but I'm very like frugal with my money. You know, I don't like to spend my money on dumb stuff. I don't want to be broke, so I try to keep my money nice and put it in the right places. And I actually have like a picture of Karl Lagerfeld in my room, like not just like a sole portrait picture of him. So I was just like, you know what, it's meant to be, I'm gonna grab it. And so yeah, here it is, the Chanel gym bag. My next stuff is actually, I put it all in this bag, so yeah. The next thing I'd like to pull out would be cologne. This one is Chanel. This is actually what I got on right now. The other one that I've been using a lot of recently is this like Versace one. Just like my shades, I have a ton of cologne at home. I have like hella ones that's just like sitting in the box. I'm kind of a cologne freak. I don't know. I like smelling good. I like, you know, I like the, oh, hey, what's up? How you doing? They're like, oh man, yeah, like you smell good. And I'm like, oh, I don't know. It makes me feel better about myself. I actually have a funny story though about a cologne that's one of my favorites that I actually don't have because I ran out of it the other day. It's this YSL cologne. I was going to my girlfriend's house one day, and like she has a security at the front of her house, right? And the security's there, and he's like, I'm like, oh, what's up, man? He's like, is that YSL? And he like named the exact cologne that I was wearing, and I was like, oh, shit, how'd you know? And he's like, yeah, he's like, and he told me he's like this like f***ing cologne connoisseur or some shit. And I was like, yo, I don't know. I just think cologne's a great thing to have. I think it's always nice to smell good.
Cologne is a must, bro. It is. Aqua cologne is usually what I go for, especially in the summer.
My next essential would
when
have
you sweat,
to be
put in the right pressure points. Your right here, like your I can't even get it on the camera. Maybe this one. Open your neck, right here, your arm, around your chest. Because when you sweat, you heat up. It's gonna like. It comes out like your pulse, like around your pulses. Let's say that it like even right here on your wrist. When you sweat or you heat up, it's gonna start like illuminating. And people come near you, they smell that junk.
This book right here. This book is The 48 Laws of Power. I've actually read this book 2 or 3 times. It's helped me so much just in life in general, but especially in like the industry I'm in. After I read it, I kind of took it in as more of something to kind of watch how other people use this and how to protect yourself, as opposed to like using this and like using it, because it's pretty f***ing evil when you get into it if you use this shit. So after reading this book, I pick up a lot of different stuff that people try and pull, and I'm like, you funny motherfucker. So the reason this book actually looks really new is because it is really new. I actually don't read. I actually listen to the audiobooks, but I just thought I'd pick up this because it would be kind of weird if I was like gonna like show you my phone and whatever. But yeah, I read this as an audiobook, but I guess now I have the hard copy, so yeah. The next essential, I have these bad boys right here, Tim Tams. This is an Australian thing. These are probably like the greatest thing in the entire world, and I don't think like anything in America can like come close. And they're actually one of the hardest biscuits to find over here, because they're so good that like every foreign or like world market actually sells out of these as soon as they come in. So these are really hard to find. I'm lucky I could find them for today though, because I was like, I was running low at the crib and I didn't want to bring one Tim Tam, so I was lucky to find a whole packet. But yeah, they're chocolatey, but they're kind of like a chocolate and like a wafer biscuit or something. I don't f***ing know. All I know is that they taste f***ing incredible. So if you haven't had them, go and get them. This is not an ad. I'm not sponsored. I just genuinely love the out of these things. So yeah, this is 100% an essential, and it kind of makes me feel like I'm at home a little bit when I eat these. Next essential. Okay, this one's pretty self-explanatory, but this is a portable charging block. I don't know, I use my phone a lot. Some days I'm out and I'm not home for like hours, and if my phone runs low and I need to charge it, then here we go. We got this, and it's pretty easy. I usually put this like in my back pocket, or I'll give it to one of my boys and they'll just like hold it in their pocket with my phone on charge. If my phone's not like at least halfway charged, I feel weird like leaving the house in the morning. So I always go to charge my phone overnight, just because I like to know that if something goes wrong, I'm like a really paranoid kind of person for whatever reason. So I always think like, oh, what if something goes wrong and my phone's dead, and that's the only way I can get out of this something wrong, and like it's dead and now like I'm f***ed. So yeah, I love having my phone charged. The next one is it's like a protein shaker. Reps trainer is my boy who trains me. He's the GOAT. People who don't know me should know that I'm in the gym a lot. I try to go every morning at least, and I'm super serious about fitness. I can't really go through my day without having a protein shake after the gym. I kind of makes me feel weird. So this is something like 5 days a week at least that I'm using. This thing called high protein, and this is kind of like a natural protein that is like, it's made from crickets. It's made from crickets, so it's like it hasn't got all the, there's like that whole thing about, you know, like regular protein shakes, so like they can like create cancers and shit like that, but I guess this is kind of like not that. And the guy who trains me, Reps trainer, my boy, this is something that he swears by. I
ain't eating no crickets, bro.
Like the taste of the GNC one.
People try to say that crickets are bad protein, but who's eating the cricket, bro? I'm not eating a cricket.
But I would assume this is better for you. So yeah, but this is something that my trainer lives by. So I don't know. I just listen to him. All right, let's get rid of this bag. This bad boy right here is my PS5, my PlayStation 5.
The only thing, I have a PS5 too. The only thing I'm mad about the PS5, there's literally no games to play right now. I bought it for, obviously for Miles Morales, which is a short game compared to the other Spider-Man. But I also wanted Arkham Knights pushed back a year. I don't really play God of War. I don't even think that came out yet. There's literally nothing to play. All I do is play Fortnite, Warzone. I think that's it. I didn't buy 2K because I heard 2K was trash. Like, there's literally nothing to play. Like, I bought it. I was in a rush to buy it. I mean, it's definitely fire. Like, I love it, but there's nothing to play.
This is an essential for my day. I mean, like whenever I go home and I have some chill time, I'm right in my bedroom playing this shit. I'm playing 2K because I'm trying to get really good. Growing up, I was terrible at games, and I never really played games that much, and at least I wasn't good at them at all. Now in my free time, I've just become a f***ing 2K addict, and now I'm like trying to be like the greatest 2K player of all time, and I don't know, I'd like to think I'm on my way. We also set this up in the SNL dressing room. I had to be there from like noon till like 1 a.m. And because I was like a feature and it wasn't my actual thing, there was a lot of time where I was just sitting around. There was only like 2 hours I was actually doing something, 2 or 3 hours. So all in between there, that shit gets f***ing boring. Not with this thing though. We had this f***ing hooked up. I was f***ing up everyone. Oh, and this is also just like a case that I recently got for the PS5 just for traveling, because I was putting this in my suitcase and it was taking up a lot of room. So I was like, I'll just get a case that I can carry on and like take with me everywhere. My last essential, this might be the corniest essential you've ever had on your entire show, but I would like to say my family is my last essential, and my mom and my younger brother. Being from Australia, coming over here to the f***ing United States of America, it's really hard. And like I was over here for like almost 6 months by myself, and it felt really lonely, and I really missed them a lot. So then when I finally got the chance to bring them out here, it just made my life so much easier and better. And yeah, so I would say that's definitely my last essential, my family. Thank you guys for having me. This is literally one of my favorite YouTube shows, and I've been wondering for a minute when you guys were gonna, if you guys were gonna ring me up and tell me to come past. So I'm happy you did. Thank you. Alright, well, there you go, everyone. Those are my fucking 10 essentials. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys didn't get too bored. If any of you guys want to get fucking schooled in 2K, hit me in 3 months, because right now I'm not that good, but 3 months and I'll be on my fucking way, so yeah.
I would do the Jack Harlow one, but I want to do back-to-back white rappers. Nah, just kidding. But yeah, man. I thought it was a dope video. I don't really know much about the Kid Laroi. I heard some songs, like I said before. I don't know. It's not like I don't feel like he's 100% for me. You know what I mean? Like I'll probably check out some more songs. I listened to the F Love project. I did listen to a couple songs off of there, a good amount actually. I'm just more of a Juice WRLD fan, honestly. I do like Jack Harlow too. I'm not gonna lie, but they're two different rappers. I'm just mentioning that because I just said what I said. But yeah, man, put the likes, like this video. Put in the comments what you guys think about the video. I thought it was pretty chill, nothing too crazy. Kind of gave us a little bit more insight on him and his personality. But yeah, man, coming back to back uploads. I might put one more video out today. I'm not sure. If not, I might just save it for tomorrow. But wanted to flood y'all because want to make sure that I'm able to keep up and make up for the times that I did not upload, which was majority of the weekend. But I was having some computer issues. But besides that, want to make sure I'm staying consistent, make sure I'm staying on top of it. Please hit the subscribe button. Let other people know about the channel. I want to build it up, get a community going, so that way I'm able to deliver more and more videos for y'all, more and more quality videos for y'all, and that way we can go from there. All right, see y'all next video. Have a good one.